Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal and this is This Provincial Life. Today I'm going to be doing the series I have DNF'd. So just a disclaimer, I don't like to say that I'm always going to I'm never going to pick up these books. I may, but as of right now, as of this moment, these are the books that I'm not going to finish. I'm also not going to go into a lot of detail about these books because to be perfectly honest, a lot of the books I can't really remember exactly what they're about, and so I'm just if I do remember some things about them, I will say some things, but for the most part I will just kind of mention the title and how far I got in the series before I gave up. The first one is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I got up to the third book and stopped after that because I just felt like I didn't like them and I didn't like where the story was going. I felt like the characters weren't changing, or they were changing but it wasn't realistic. I felt like the plot was a little bit meh and I just wasn't impressed. The next one is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I got, once again, up to the third book in the series and I just couldn't continue. I didn't like that they were bringing in new characters and spending a lot of time with these new characters, and I don't like when books do that because it kind of reads, at least to me, like it's filler, where it's like we don't know what to do with our characters next, so we're going to bring in these other characters to fill those gaps, and then we'll bring in some really big changes with our normal characters in the end. The next one is the Shadow and Bone series, which I think is called the Grisha series. I started the first book. I wasn't very impressed. I was really excited because I knew that this one had like a really cool antagonist, and I just felt underwhelmed. And I got through the first one and was like, okay, I think I want to continue on, so I picked up the second one, and I think I got halfway through before I put it down, and I honestly haven't even thought about it until I was deciding to make this video, and I was like, yeah, I'm just not gonna finish that series. The next one is Eragon by Christopher Polini. I read the first one of this. It was fine. I meant to pick up the other ones and it just never happened, and I went to go pick them up again and I just was like, I'm not interested, so at least right now. The next one is the graphic novel series Saga. I got up to, I think, the third or fourth volume, and I just got bored. I felt like the story wasn't going anywhere, and the plot was just a little bit blah, and they just kept recycling the same ideas, and I just probably will never finish that. The next one is 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. I read the first one. I gave it 2.5, 3 stars, decided to pick up the second one, did not like it, and decided to put them down, and it didn't appeal to me at all, and I probably won't ever pick them up. The next one is Earthbound by April Lynn Pike. I don't even remember what this book is about, and I don't even know if there's other books that come after it, but I'm pretty sure there are, and I'm not interested. So the next one is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I was so excited for this book, and I had heard so many people say it was amazing and it was just like a game changer in the world of YA fantasy, and I picked it up and was so underwhelmed. I didn't even really like the whole concept of one guy is gonna kill her and one guy is there to save her and marry her. Who's who? I thought that was such a cool concept, but I just didn't care. I didn't care about who was who. I just didn't care. Next one is These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I read the first one, thought it was alright, just never picked up the second, picked up the rest of the series, and I'm probably never going to. So the last one is In the After by Demetria Lunetta. This was a book I read right when I first found BookTube, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I read it right after it came out, and then I just started reading other books, and I really wanted to read the second one, but the second one hadn't come out yet, and so I had to wait, and then I just forgot about it, and I just remembered the other day that I probably like what, 6 years later, decided I needed to pick it up. And so I tried to pick up the second one. I couldn't remember anything, but I didn't care enough to actually start over and read In the After again. And then, so yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and like if you want. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!